A really important concept relating to the walk is that there are two aspects of the walk. I call them the structured walk and the social walk. And they're both really important, but it's also important that you understand the difference between them and you don't blend the two into one. What I mean is this. We call the walk when we are walking our dogs at the park and they're running around, playing, socializing, having fun, sniffing, and they're generally or very often they're off leash. We call that the walk. But then we also get our dogs to walk by our side. Often we say the word heel or walk, and the dog has to stay by our side, stop when we stop, turn when we turn, and wait when we wait. Now we also call that the walk. They are both important for very different reasons. The social walk is obviously when they're running and playing, having fun, they're burning off calories. The structured walk is where you're actually convincing the dog that you're in charge, you're the pack leader, and they have to listen to you. And that's what stops a lot of the dogs from thinking they're in charge and they can do whatever they want when you let them off the leash, that you basically have that control still. So the structured walk is very important for that part of for that reason. The social walk is great for burning off calories and having a more tired dog when you go home. All you have to do is remember this. Make sure you know whether your dog is on the structured walk or the social walk by giving them a command when you sort of release them. So you'll have your dog walking by your side, Peanut, walk. This is the structured walk. And she stays on the lead like this. Peanut, walk, 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 walk. She stays on the lead until I say to her, Peanut, okay. Now that's her being released from what I call the structured walk, and that's when you can let your dog go in the bushes, have a sniff, have a pee. I've actually scattered a few little biscuits over here. That's why she's going over here. And you just follow your dog like this. Now, this is what I call the social walk. She's not on the structured walk anymore, even though she's on this lead. For other people, when you're training your dog, there may be a puppy on a longer line, or you may have a retractable lead, or you may have something like this, which is this is actually a horse lunge line to keep some of the bigger dogs in check. You'd say to your dog, okay, go sniff, 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 go pee, have some fun, go play, off you go. And this is what I call the social walk. She's free to sort of do what she wants until I say to her, Peanut, Peanut, come on, walk. Walk, and now she has to come back and walk next to my side until I release her again. Come on, walk. Good girl, walk, walk. And all I'm saying is, if you clearly differentiate between the two, good girl. Okay, off you go. If you clearly differentiate between the two like this, then your dog knows when they're allowed to pull you over to the left or go over to the left or over to the right to have a pee or sniff or have some fun. Obviously, if you let them go completely off the lead, then they really are on the social walk, they're off leash having fun. So in your own mind, choose a little word, and with puppies it may be that you only walk your puppy for 30 seconds before you say to them, okay, go sniff, 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 have a little sniff, and then you say to them, you may even still be using a little treat to train them, you say, walk, stay by my side, and you clearly know in your own mind whether they're meant to be walking by your side or they're on the social walk. And by doing that, your dog grows up very clear whether they're allowed to stop and pee and sniff, which is one of the most common questions on the walk. Is my dog allowed to do that? The answer is, well, what sort of a walk are they on? Are they on the... I mean, obviously Peanut now is allowed to sniff and pee and do what she wants until I say to her. And this is where, you see, with Peanut, I don't actually need... It's not to do with whether she's on the line or not, because I've got verbal control over her. If I say to her, Peanut, walk, she's not on the social walk. She's on the structured walk now. She's on the structured walk and she has to stay by my side until I release her again. Good girl. Okay, okay. So, very simple little command and a little bit of understanding there, but it'll go a long way to having the sort of dog that you want on the walk, who's not pulling and understands the rules. Hey, Bougie. And for those of you who are wondering, yeah, this cat is a real pack leader. Watch when I touch the dog, she jumps, dear Peanut. Because the cat's there, Peanut's so used to being swiped by this cat and bitten. He does it for fun. He knows how to control the pack. He's a right little terrorist, but he keeps everybody in check, including myself.